In the old days when I sat on the picnic table, that meant I had something really important to tell everyone. People used to find it so funny. I would climb up on this picnic table and sit on here and share something really important. It's been a little while since I did that, and it feels good to sit here and to share with all of you. Okay, update number one. Follow-up number one. Follow-up number one, the stalker. Whatever happened to the stalker, Tessie? Come on, you're leaving us hanging and dangling with all of the drama and suspense. Well, a week after I posted that video, the person came back to my home in a different vehicle, and they were identified, not by me, but my husband, and also identified by one of our children who's seen the person because one of my children was riding bike and got a good look at the person. I know who it is. They know I know who it is. And the situation has really changed me. And that is because I finally know who it is. For all these years, I wondered who is doing this to me? Who's saying these things? Who's trying to start things going? Who is the main person? And like I said, you know, law enforcement said, hey, we believe this is someone that you know personally. And I kept saying, yeah, right. I have a very loving family, a very loving extended family. Well, I know who the person is now, and they know that I know. And so it really made a huge difference in my life, because for the first time in my life, I was able to say, okay, I know who it is, and I can move on from it. Before, every time somebody would get close to me, I thought, is that the person? Is that the person? You know how it is. And I got a little bit obsessive about it because, well, I didn't know and I wanted to know. I won't go into any more details on that, just the fact that I know who it is. It is a situation that is one that the person needs a lot of psychological help. And it is a mental condition the person has, which I've known that for many years. And hopefully the person will continue to seek help or find another outlet or find the Lord. So that is done. The door is closed. We can go on from there, and you won't hear me talk about that ever again. What else, Tessie? My goodness, I had quite a few videos that were a little bit woohoo. The next one is our finances. Well, Tessie, whatever happened there? Give us an update. Give us the details. What is going on with the financial part? Well, the rest of the money that we had in our savings, we put into a savings account that is backed by the bank and FDIC insured. Now, yes, I know that really doesn't mean much of anything in the case of like the Great Depression, but it's in a safe place. As safe as it possibly can be in that type of environment. Now, we could get all of our savings out and buy, you know, silver and gold, but we're not doing that. But it is good to have some silver and gold, and we slowly maybe will acquire some of that. So that money is into our savings. And what are we doing to make it go back up? Well, that's a good question. Every month we are putting $800 into that account. And let me tell you what, it hurts. $800 some months for me is a tremendous amount of money. So $800, it's automatically going from one bank into another savings account. And that is somewhat like a retirement fund. Not easy. So that money is being squirreled away, and every month we're trying to make it back up. It will take quite a long time to get to where we were, but you know what? It's a challenge, and in life, it's a challenge. So that's the finances. We are doing okay. My YouTube channel is doing much better as the taping of this video. That can change on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching my videos, because YouTube is now again my primary source of income. And I really want to thank you guys so much for it, because it really does help me. And it doesn't cost you anything, you know? You don't have to buy nothing. You don't have to purchase anything. You're just watching my videos, and you are contributing to me by watching my videos. So thank you. What else is there? There is the obvious question that people are probably going to be asking. What about my health? Well, I am still on a very strict diet. And so my diet consists of, I'm trying to do the figures right. I'm only eating 40% of what I was eating. And I did lose weight. And I am continuing to lose weight. I lose weight pretty quickly because I'm a very active person. But I'm continuing to heal and I'm continuing to get better. And some videos are still kind of pushed out there that I had from back because I do have a cushion of videos. I have 2 weeks to 3 weeks cushion of videos. And I always done that because I have a video out every single day. And so with filming, when you film that amount of time and energy and effort, you have some backup. You know, you always have a backup because this is my business. I gotta read a comment. I gotta tell you a comment. So somebody's like, oh, well, finally you told us why you make YouTube videos, and that is for the income. Well, yes and no. I make videos because I like to share my life with all of you, but I don't hide the fact that my videos do generate the income that helps us. You know, it's a given. If you're watching somebody's videos and they have ads on it, you know pretty much that they are making an income on it. Now, it's a small income, but we're out of debt and we live pretty simple. Pretty simple. I mean, we are living a little more simpler than what we did, and we could live a lot more simpler. I mean, we could just not go anywhere ever and not ever go to the thrift store. But as far as our bills, monthly bills, I don't think you could get much simpler than what we do. So yes, YouTube is a big support for me. And also I'm an Amazon affiliate, but Amazon, it is not doing very well these days because people just don't have the money. I'm not spending on Amazon like I used to. So I totally get that and I understand that. So the health, I'm doing better. The finances, we're having a safe place. Simple living. You know, we can be prepped all we want, but if we don't take care of our health, that is the #1 way that we should be prepping. And I just felt like it was such an eye-opener for me. You know, I get a lot of eye-openers and I listen to them, but this one is life-changing because I realize in the society that we live in, the emergency room is not a crutch. You know, we can't just say, oh, well, if I get sick, I can just go to the emergency room and they'll take care of me. That's how it was kinda, you know, years ago. I would think, okay, well, if something happens, I'll just go to the emergency room and they'll take care of me. Now, maybe I'm going a little bit over dramatic, or maybe not. Depends on what your situation is. But with me, I seen it and it was like real. And I know that I gotta take care of myself. I don't have diabetes. I don't have any of the diseases. So I think everyone who's sitting there right now, and you have diabetes and you have health issues, if you're a loving person, would say to me, hey, Tessie, you don't have these things. Do what you can now. I think all of you would say that. At least I would hope you would say to me, hey, girl, take care of yourself. Don't let it get to the point where it's too late or to the point where you can't control it. So that saves me money too because I'm eating less. And I'm eating healthier, and healthier really isn't that much more expensive because we're not eating as much. And so I want to share with you more of that. So this couple months have been quite something. And I think in a lot of people's lives, there's a lot that go on in a couple months too. If they would document every single thing they do, they would see that they go through quite a lot, especially with the environment of the world right now. The environment is very soupy. In other words, the environment's very thick, and there's a lot of things that are going on in the environment and just the world, and it's just one day after another, it's like, my goodness, now what? And I'm trying to stay as much away from that. Now, my husband loves watching conservative news, and my husband loves watching, you know, keeping up with stuff like that. And I don't mind it so much, but I just try to stay away from it. You know what I mean? I'm sure you have a spouse that likes to do something or likes to watch something you don't really care about. I mean, I care about what's going on. It's just emotionally, you know, it gets a little draining. So thank you for having this sit down with me a little. This is an easier video for me to make, but I do have some hard videos coming up of really working and showing you in tangible ways what we are doing here on our little land. Somebody said I'm not a homesteader because I don't have my chickens, but you know what I mean, my little land. And I probably will be getting chickens again. So that may be something coming up here real soon. Well, it's starting to rain and I better get inside, and I can't wait to share with you again tomorrow what I'm doing. Take care, and thank you guys so much for your love and support and for your words of encouragement and advice, because you guys have made a difference in this girl's life, and that is for sure. Bye guys.